Hi, this is Donyetta Green, and right now you are watching a video that I'm actually going to show you step by step on how to complete the Instant Rewards site that you have been given, and show you exactly what to do. But before I do that, I wanted to actually show you a little bit of proof outside of, or even more than what you've already seen probably on the internet, or probably on my website, or probably with talking to other people online. I just wanted to show you a little bit of additional proof as to the money that you could make on a very part-time basis with Instant Rewards. So what I am going to show you, I actually did this slideshow for someone else back on the 30th, but let's see here. That's me, and I'll show another picture of myself just so you see me. And this is actually, let's see here, $205 in payments, and as you can see my name. And this is $1,078 actually in 9 days. These are other payments that I have made. And here is some more. $135, $89, and this was just for December. Let's see here. These are some additional payments from the 24th through the 30th. And I think this is the last one. So yes, this is a $132 payment here. And so yes, I wanted to actually show you that so you could see the type of money that you are able to make. And again, I say this is definitely on a part-time basis. You can do this part-time or full-time, as the previous video, which was the orientation video, as it explained. So right now I just want to give you a brief overview of a step-by-step overview, I should say, of how to actually get started. So what you're going to do once you click on the icon on the previous page that says get started, or start today, or something like that, it's going to lead you to this page. And so the thing, let's see here. The thing that you'll see is the 60.instantrewards.net, and it'll have all of this up here. So you want to pay attention to where it says 60, 60, okay? And then you're going to come down and you're going to see my name. So there you are. And what you want to do is put your email address in here. And you want to, some people like to create a new email address, or some people will use their same email address and just create a folder within that particular email. It's totally up to you, but you want to get an email, or use an email that you use on a regular basis. So what I'm going to do is log in, and then I'll show you exactly where you will end once you put in your email address. And as a matter of fact, I won't be able to show it to you because I'm already signed up on this site. So I'll just tell you what you'll see after you put in your email address. So once you put in your email address, it's then going to take you to another page. And on that page, it's actually going to ask you a series of questions, such as your first and last name, your address. Keep in mind that you cannot use a P.O. box. You have to use a physical address. And then it's going to ask you your telephone number. It'll ask for a PayPal address. But if you don't have one, don't worry about it, because you can get one later and you can come back and fill in that information. Then it's going to ask you if you're going to have to put a password. So create a password, something that you're going to remember. My advice would be to write down the information just until you get familiar with everything, or, just get familiar with everything. I would say write it down and keep it, in a little tablet or something. And then there will be a box for terms and conditions. You want to check that. And then I will show you where you will end up. All right, give me 1 second here. Let me log in. Alright, I have gone ahead and I've logged into my 60 site. As you can tell up here in the search engine that I am still on my 60.instantrewards.net, and then you'll also see over here in the top right hand corner where it says 60, okay? And then it should say your name, so welcome Jane Doe, but you see my, or Jane Doe, you know. But right now you see my name, so it says welcome Danietta. And so what you want to do is, as I said in the orientation video, the magic number is 1. So you want to make sure that you get 1 full credit, 1.00, okay? So what you have to do is you would want to compare offers together, okay? So typically someone may pair, say, this creditreport.com, which is 0.30 credits, right? So you know, in order for you to have 1 full credit, you would need to have an additional 0.70 credits, okay, to get that 1 full credit. All right, so with this, and this is just an example in terms of what offers to choose, but you're definitely free to choose whichever offers as long as you get to 1 full credit, okay? All right, so the first one here is, like I said, 0.30 credits, as you can see there. So I know I need to go and look for something else that's going to get me closer to the 1 and eventually the 1 full credit. So this hydroxytone is 0.25. So that's going to give me 0.55. So I know that I would need 0.45 more credits to get to 1 full credit. So hopefully you get the gist of exactly how it works. And if I'm not mistaken, and would you just go through here and kind of look at what you want? Even if you did, like, say, creditreport.com, which is 0.30, and then I'm actually going to walk you through one of the offers so you see exactly what actually you need to do. But so creditreport.com is 0.30, and then look at this one, which is the Equifax, is also 0.30. So if you did those two, that's 0.60, right? Okay, so you could actually go in and you can find something that is that will help you, again, get to your 0.40. So here's something, Protect My ID, which is 0.20. And then maybe you can find something else that is also another 0.20. Or however you want to. You can compare, I mean, not compare, you can pair the offers however you decide to. I would say the least amount of offers that you can do, the better, because you want to be able, there's a second portion of registration that you have to complete, and you cannot repeat offers. So if you did, say you did GoDaddy on this one, you did Freester on this one, and maybe you did the Cooking Pleasure knife on this 60 site, then when you go to the second part of registration, you won't be able to repeat these offers, okay? So what you want to do is the least amount of offers that you can do or that you choose to do to get to 1 full credit is what you want to do, all right? So hopefully that makes sense, but if not, you have my telephone number, and you'll have my email address where you can email me to get to if you have any questions. So once you receive your full 1 credit, this is what you will see. Congratulations, you have met the offer requirements. And as you can see here, I had to do a series of offers to get to 1 full credit. Now, you won't have to do this many. I just chose to do these because this is what I actually wanted. But you will not have to do as many, and I believe for this 60 site, maybe about 4 would get you to your 1 full credit. But again, just make sure you go through and you add it up, and then once you add it up and you got the 1 full credit, this is what you should see, okay? All right, so what I want to do now is actually take you through a particular offer and show you exactly what you would do. So let's go through hydroxytone. You would click on this, but before you click on this image, I want you to make sure that you read the details in terms of how long to keep it, what are the requirements. As you can see, this says prepaid cards will not credit, and missing credits due to prepaid cards will be rejected. So the bottom line is, don't use a prepaid card on any of the offers. Please do not do that. You will not receive proper credit, and it ends up hurting you in the end in terms of making money with instant rewards. So and remember when I told you to have that tablet, in the beginning, so you want to definitely write this information down. So you got the hydroxytone, so we're going to click on this image. And so once we click on the image, it says hydroxytone $1.99 shipping. Again, read through the details, and Instant Rewards is giving you a second opportunity to read through the details before you go to the next page. So you've read it, you said this is what I want for 0.25 credits. And as you can see here, I'm going to go back here. 0.25 credits for the credit value, $1.99 the cost, and it credits instantly, which is great. So let's go back here, and we're going to go ahead and click on continue with this offer, and it's redirecting here. Okay, so if you see a message like this, I'm glad this actually came up. So if you see a message like this, all you have to do is close this out and go and choose another offer. It just means that the marketing budget for that particular company has a cap for the day. Now that cap comes off the next day, but if you're wanting to go ahead and get this completed and taken care of, then you want to just come on out of that window. And I'll go there again so you can see. Okay, so yes, if you see a message like this, do not fret, you did not do anything wrong. You just want to close it, and you want to come back to your Instant Rewards site, making sure you're at the 60 Instant Rewards network or wherever you are supposed to be. And again, making sure you see your name up here, and then you want to scroll down. Let's see what else we can find here. Let's try the Health Source multivitamin. So I'm going to click on that. All right, perfect. So this is where we want to be for the Health Source multivitamin. Okay, so what you want to do is if you're male, female, it kind of gives you a little bit of information here. So you would click on if you're male or female. So I'm a female. I'll click on that. And just wait for it to go to the next page. All right, so what you're going to do is going to ask you for a series of information, some information from you. I always say when you go in here, again, please do not use a post office box. Use the same address that you signed up with Instant Rewards, because if you use a different address, more than likely your account will get placed on hold, or you may not receive credit. So everything has to line up. So you put in your information here, same email address that you used to sign up with, all that good stuff. Now, if your billing address happens to not be the same as your shipping address, that is actually fine. Because if your credit card is maybe tied to an old address, or your bank card is tied to an old address, or a P.O. box, you could actually, let's see, is your billing address the same? So you say no. And then you would go in and put that information as it pertains to where your credit card billing statement is going to. All right, so you come here, you put in all your credit card information, and you want to make sure that you read the details. I advise everybody to read the details just so that you know. So this says you just pay $4.95 for shipping and handling. This is a 30-day supply, excuse me. If you are pleased with your 30-day supply, do nothing, and each month we will automatically deliver a new 30-day supply. The price is just $79.95 per delivery plus $4.95 shipping and handling. Now then it says you do not I repeat, you do not have to keep any of the offers. You're under no obligation to keep them. But give each company a fair chance. You know, try the product, experience the product or service during your trial period. And if you really don't like it, or if you really feel like it doesn't work for you, call and cancel. And the number is right here. So when I told you to get out your tablet, make sure you write the number down, okay? All right, so you put in the information, you click on join now. Now, some of the pages may offer you like what you typically see or may have heard of. It's called upsells. You know, try to sell it there, like in addition to vitamins, they may try to sell you a jump rope. They may try to sell you this, that, and the third. All you're going to say no thank you to anything outside of the product that you clicked on. You don't want any of the extras because, you know, unless you want to spend the money. But if you don't, please say no thank you to any of the extras, and then it should lead you right to your confirmation page. Now, what I want you to do once you complete the payment for this one, you in your tablet, you write down your $4.95 confirmation number, whatever. You want to keep this page open. Why do I want you to keep the page open? I want you to keep the page open, and then I want you to go to your email, the email that you signed up with, okay? And what I want you to do when you get to that email is to look for the confirmation email from whichever company you just completed. So in this example, you completed the Health Source Women's Vitamin, Multivitamin. So when you go to your email, you want to look for the email confirmation from that. Typically, it comes immediately, but sometimes it can be up to 15 minutes. So if you don't have it immediately, don't, you know, worry that you did anything wrong. Nothing like that. But a lot of times it does come immediately. If it is in your email, then you can just close this page. If you hadn't gotten it yet, just keep it up. Just keep it up in the so that until you get the email confirmation. Like I said, it takes about 15 minutes, so you won't have to keep it up very long. All right, so I'm just going to close out of this, but make sure you write down the telephone number of the company that you chose. All right, so you see that Health Source Vitamin is 0.15. So that means if this is the only one I've completed, I'm not done yet because I have to get one full credit. And that means I need 0.85 additional credits to complete this site. All right, so just a couple things. I just wanted you guys to see what you'll actually see when you go to complete credits. But just a couple things, and I'm going to wrap this up here. In the event, so just say in the event you did not, you got the email confirmation from Health Source Multivitamin, but you did not receive the 0.15 credits, okay? That can happen, not a big deal, because I'm going to show you exactly what to do. So we're going to go up here to support, click on it, and you are going to submit a missing credit request. So all you have to do is click here, and let me go back and tell you guys what I clicked on. I clicked on click here to submit a missing credit request. All right, so all you would have to do, and this little tutorial shows you exactly how to get the information, but what you want to do is this drop down box, you want to click on it and choose whichever offer you did not receive credit from, okay? So just say mine was hydroxytone, right? And today is the 3rd. So I completed this offer on the 3rd. And you remember when I told you about the confirmation email? Well, here's why it's important. Because if you did not receive credit for it, right, but you have the confirmation email, Instant Rewards just wants to make sure that you receive confirmation of your payment, okay? So this confirmation email, the information will go in this big box right here, all right? Well, what goes in that box? Right here where it says click here for tutorials on how to show full headers. Click that. If you're using Gmail, you're going to pick which email provider you're using. Most people use Gmail, but if you're not, no big deal. Click on that. Tells you exactly what to do on how to get your full headers. So it's gonna look like, once you select show original, it's gonna look like a bunch of gibberish, but that gibberish, trust me, means a whole lot. So you want to copy and paste that. Either you can do it the old school way, just kind of drag your mouse over everything, or I would say don't do that. I would say put your cursor inside the box where all that gibberish is for your email. I would say right click, and let's see, it won't allow me to do it here, but it'll be a button where you can either select all and then press copy, or another way that you can do it is put your cursor in there, click on Control V, and it's not letting me do it here, but you would click on Control V as in Victor, then click on go back to your instant rewards, click on I'm sorry, let me go back here. Once you have highlighted everything that you need to highlight, which is all of that stuff in there, so which is easier to just do a right click, you're going to click on Control V to copy, Control V to select everything, and then Control C as in cat to copy it, and then you're going to take it over here, right? I think I said that wrong. I think I did. Anywho, this is what you're going to do. I apologize, guys. So scratch what I just said. All I want you to do is highlight everything on your mouse, click copy, and then when you get over to this box, I want you to click paste. All right, so it's going to be everything. It's going to be a whole bunch of stuff in this box. But yeah, so scratch what I just said, highlight everything. When you do that, click your right mouse and click on copy, and then click your right mouse again, click on paste. I'm sure you guys know how to copy and paste, but no biggie. All right, so this next box where it says other details is not as important as this first box, so I wouldn't necessarily worry about that. I would just make sure you have the offer completed, which one it is, the date, and the confirmation email, and then you click on submit. That's that. All right, and so it should take you maybe an hour or so to get your credit, and you're done with that portion. Just a word of advice, my suggestion is to use Firefox when you are completing the offers, because Firefox just works better with instant rewards, so you want to make sure of that. Also, make sure you read the important guidelines. We have to try the advertiser's offer for at least 75 to 90% of the trial. So an example of that is, just say hydroxytone is for 30 days. You want to try it for at least 25 days, okay, guys? Don't purchase it and then the next hour or so you cancel it. One, that's going to show myself and Instant Rewards that you're really not serious, and we definitely don't need people who are not serious. So if you're taking this serious, please follow the guidelines here that are set forth for you. The rest of the stuff I'll go over with you in your training, so no worries about that. But the main thing is the magic number is 1. You need to get 1 credit on this site. Don't go over, don't go under. If you can help it, get right at 1. And then once you're at 1, you'll see this. Congratulations, you have met the offer requirements. So that's really it, guys. And so you guys will see me on the other side. And once you have completed both sections of the registration, then you'll have some time with me where you're actually getting some in-depth training on how you can make money within at least 24 to 48 hours. And we do have a lot of people that do that. So it's definitely up to you how fast you want to make money. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I shall see you on the other side. Thank you.